my seatbelt on. I mean, I was gonna see if I had anything to talk about, but I guess we can start with something about that. I mean, you know, they want. Oh man. Oh shit. You know what? I forgot my glasses. Oh well, fuck you. But yeah. Let's start with that then. Shoot. Yeah. Putting my seatbelt on. I mean, whew. Well, like I see the good in it. I mean, like if I'm driving, I don't want to fly out the window. Yeah, I should wear my seatbelt. That's more safer. That's smart. You know what I'm saying? And but that doesn't come to my mind. The reason why I wear my seatbelt is because I don't want to get a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Now, why do they say they give us tickets? Because if I remember as a kid, they said that they started enforcing the law because cops got tired of seeing people flying out of windows dying, so they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to experience that. So I'm gonna ask, why did you become a cop then? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you signed up for it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like people dying that way, then why don't y'all start a little what do you call it? A little soldering. What do you call it? Not riot, but why don't you gather a protest and y'all protest against the big corporations like Ford and Chevy, whatever, whoever the fuck are they? I don't even remember who these people are no more. Dodge, whoever. Why don't you go stage a protest over there and demand that they don't have the cars going so goddamn fast? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you make all the fucking cars go only 30 miles an hour? Everyone has a choice but to drive 30 fucking miles an hour. I don't understand. That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I'm fucking dumb and retarded, but if you ask me, I think I am kind of dumb and retarded because I can't fucking read. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you tell it to society because you can't read, you dumb and retarded. But how you gonna sit there and then they sit there and say, well, that's because, we're just given the freedom of choice, but then that's my freedom if I don't want to wear my seatbelt. You see what I'm saying? It's just so many contradictions, just like the fucking Bible's got so many contradictions. Yeah, some of the rules, some of the laws make sense, but then they don't make sense. That's with the seatbelts, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. And to me, I don't understand why a cop is overweight. Why is he overweight? Maybe this is why sometimes they shoot people, is because they don't feel like fucking running. You know what I'm saying? I believe every cop and Marines should be at a certain weight limit. You know what I'm saying? But they can't. They can't, because if they do, I know military. I'm pretty sure that military has like a weight, a certain weight you can't be. And then to sit there and say, well, they got big this money putting a signal on you, motherfucker. They sit there and say, well, they were fit when they started. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I believe in I believe that the cops, when they started, because they have to go through a certain exercise before they become official full cops. Yeah, they had to go through it. They were fit and shit like that. But then they got overweight. Y'all didn't demand them to start losing weight? No, because it goes against diversity. Well, I'm not gonna say in conclusion, because conclusion, y'all getting that shit fucked up. It's for black people. But but we're not gonna say fat people can't work jobs, and then. But I mean, shouldn't you? I mean, you big. You can't even fucking run. You can't even chase nobody when you're trying to arrest them. It don't make no sense why that motherfucker's big. It don't to me. It don't make no sense why this cop is overweight. But then we won't have no cops on the streets. We won't have none. We won't even have that many cops. Nobody will want to be cops. So that's why I believe too that it don't make sense for a suburban. I'm gonna say suburban. I want to say white people, because for sure white people, how you gonna sit there and take a job like that? How you gonna take a job to be a cop when you have so many else opportunities? You know what I'm saying? That you can become anything else. And then for, like, I'm gonna say suburban, you have the opportunity to become a computer analyst, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit, McDonald's manager. You know what I'm saying? But you decided, I want to go be a cop. For what? Hey, I want to protect people. But you're not even protecting people. You know what I'm saying? You're not, bro. You're not protecting nobody. You're protecting yourself for your wallets. All right? Let's just be truthful, man. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it because you need money too. You know what I'm saying? You a slave, I'm a slave. Come on now. Let's be real, man. It's just that we try to pretty things up. And I see it in cops, man. Like, it seems like you don't get it. It's like you come out here on the streets, especially in the hood. You come out on the streets so you can put your authority, but you ain't got no authority at home, dog. You ain't got no authority at home. Your wife tells you what to do. Because if you don't do what she tells you, guess what? You ain't getting no pussy. So how you come out here in the streets demanding from somebody else what to do? And that's what makes them shoot people. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't listen to me. You don't listen to me. I said get down. You don't want to listen to me, even though the motherfucker's right. You get mad because he just not respecting you, because you don't get the respect at home from your kids, from your wife. So now you want to put your gun out on this fool and possibly kill him because you scared. You scared. You got your hands on the trigger. You just trying to scare him. You just trying to scare him. But when he makes a move because he ain't fucking scared, you shoot him. And now you sitting there telling him that it was because it looked like he was going to attack me. I don't know what then. Shit, you know what? Forgot the fucking card. Did I? See, over here trying to hurry up and rant and shit when I got other things to really worry about. That's where I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else about that fucking seatbelt shit and cops and doctors and all of them. Oh, I want to become. I'm pretty sure initially, yeah, when you want to become a cop, you wanted to help. When you want to become a doctor, you wanted to help. You were fascinated by animals and teeth, but then you started having to pay bills, and you're like, you know what? I gotta change some of my morals. But why is that? Why are you changing your morals? You shouldn't have to change your morals. See, they got any more fucking some more firewood. It don't look like they got any more firewood. Everybody started panicking, shopping and shit. Like fucking bitches, dog. Like, come on, man. You wasn't worrying about that shit earlier. For some reason, I just decided it wasn't because of the bad weather. I don't give a fuck. Because if I have to, I'll burn my fucking cabinets down. But for some reason, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give me some firewood. Oh, that's what it was for. It was so that way I can leave some pressure off my heater, off of my AC unit. I was like, you know what? And I've been meaning to go get some firewood. I didn't even know nothing about this bad weather. I don't look at the fucking news no more. Me and my wife don't look at the news no more. You know, I'm calling my grandmother to tell her that my son started walking because she's always been looking forward for him to walk. Then this pipe busted a leak because of the bad weather. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. We're fucking crazy. I'm still crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get views from YouTube because I'm trying to get me a good little pocket. And not know, oh, I want to be rich off this shit, but I'm trying to get me, I'm not even really worrying about getting rich or nothing like that. I'm worrying about just getting the word out there. You know what I'm saying? And I want the platform. And it's funny because, like, I shouldn't be praying to God about, hey, God, I wish you would give me that chance so I can have a platform. Not for fucking money. Not for fucking money. My wife would tell you, I'm not praying, and I shouldn't even be praying to God because God's not there for that bullshit. But I'm like, necessarily, like, man, I see all these other people with these platforms and shit. Like God, give me a chance. Give me a chance so I can have a platform and I can say the things I want to say so people can hear me say these things For what? I don't fucking know. Maybe because in myself I'm conceited. You know what I'm saying? But the things I talk about, I don't know. You know, it's a little bit different than what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hear people talk about, oh, get you a land and grow your own food and worry about you, you know, worry about yourself, get off the grid. And then when I look at these people that be doing that shit, they don't even give you the full information about how they did it. Their moms had land. They gave them free land. It only cost $20,000 to fucking. It only cost them $20,000 to just go live off a grid, and they don't even live on grid no more. But how did you do it? You know what I'm saying? Yo, and then they'll say, yeah, my mom had some land. But how did your mom, and they're white too, how did your mom have that land? How did she even get the land? How did she even prosper that land being in America when Americans didn't even have Europeans descents here? So how did you do it? You see what I'm saying? Then you come on YouTube speaking like it's easy. Like, y'all, it's easy work. Y'all just not doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Sliding a little bit underneath the bridge trying to look for some fucking firewood and shit. But anyways, I got off the subject. So I'm like, you know what? Talking to my grandmother, telling her my baby walking. She's loving it. She's telling me, hey, look out. You know, it's gonna get bad. And I was like, well, I was on my way to get some firewood anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, that's good that I'm gonna do that anyways. So I go out there to go get some firewood right when I get to Lowe's. And then I go to Lowe's. When I first got my house, I was going to Lowe's doing the whole, you know, I got me a house and I'm gonna buy a bunch of junk from my house and make it look like, you know, I'm working on my house. You know, it felt good. But and the many times I do go there as I do, I don't see nobody really there. I don't really see nobody really there. The only people I think I do see at Home Depot or Lowe's is the people who are trying to fucking, you know, they have small jobs or small companies or something like that, and they trying to buy stuff for their company and stuff. You know, their little small, you know, their little small companies and stuff. But every time when they come up with some bullshit on the fucking news about and they just talking, it's gonna be some bad weather, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we start getting scared. Oh, I'm gonna go panic shop for toilet paper. Toilet paper? We didn't even think about it either. That was another one too we didn't even think about. Just to get off subject real quick about that, because it relates to this. When that shit happened, when they were talking about, oh, it's gonna be, I don't remember what it was, but I know there was gonna be a shortage of fucking toilet paper. I just wanted to go buy a pack of toilet paper. I just wanted to buy one pack of toilet paper because I ran out of toilet paper that day. And I'm like, let me go get a pack of toilet paper. It was all fucking gone. All the toilet papers were gone. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I panicked somewhat too. Like, then how am I gonna wipe my ass? You know what I'm saying? But then to fail to realize, you know what? I got a fucking shower right there. I don't give a fuck you think that's nasty. I'll fuck you anyways. You know what I'm saying? But to sit there and be like, you know what? Why am I panicking shopping for some toilet paper? If I really gotta wipe my ass, I'll just take a fucking shower and waste water. It's fucking, y'all ignorant, dog. Like, I wanted to say retarded, but I'm in that boat too. And I know I'm not retarded. But that's ignorant. It's fucking ignorant what we do. So the same thing with the fucking wood. Just decided that day, hey, I want to relieve some pressure off my damn heater, my AC unit. I'm gonna go get me some firewood. Talk to my grandmother. Hey, it's gonna be bad out there. You should get you some wood. I'm like, I already thought in the process that, you know what, the wood that I'm gonna get is gonna be at least 5 stacks. So I told my grandmother, yeah, you know, that's a good idea, you know, just to make her feel, you know, comfortable. Nope, no firewood here either. You know, just to make her feel good and shit. Just to make her feel, you know, at ease. I didn't want her to feel no worry, you know what I'm saying? So I told her, yeah, Grandma, I'm gonna go get me, you know, some firewood, you know. So, you know, she's like, make sure you get you a flashlight, because, you know, she's worried about the power. I didn't think about that, you know, the power cutting off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what, you know, yeah, Grandma, you sure right, you know, if the lights go out, let me give me a little flashlight, you know what I'm saying? So she gave me a good pointer right there, you know what I'm saying? Which I ain't tripping about it, even if I don't have a flashlight, but it was just a good pointer she gave me. But like I said, I went to the store, like right now went to the store, ain't no fucking firewood. Went to fucking went to fucking to the store that I usually, man, they're always firewood. Every time I go, I see the firewood. My dumb ass never wanted to grab it because, like I said, I didn't need it, you know. But then, like, my heater's really fucking kind of jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker made my every time in wintertime, my bill gets high as fuck because of the heater, because my AC unit doesn't work. I guess it's the thermostat. My wife's talking about getting one, but I'm like, I don't want to spend the money on no fucking thermostat, whatever. So, but we're gonna probably end up doing it. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get some firewood. I go out there, people panic shopping. Oh yeah, I was going to Lowe's. I get to Lowe's, I see a bunch of cars everywhere. I'm like, something ain't right about this picture. Didn't think it was because of the firewood. I just thought it was something not right about this picture, because I don't never see it packed like this. Like if I'm going to Walmart, that's what it looked like if I was going to Walmart. Didn't think about it, because if I would have thought about it, I would have just fucking said, fuck it, I ain't getting out. So I get out, go walk up there, grab me a cart, took somebody else's cart that was done with their cart, go inside, didn't see the sign because this lady was blocking me, because I guess she was reading it and she was in my way. So when she decided to walk, instead of making a U-turn, she ended up trying to walk right through me. So I'm like, well, goddamn. So I ended up not reading the sign and missing it. Probably couldn't even read it anyways, but I did. Probably couldn't even see it. I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't get to see the sign, because I'm like, man, damn bitch, you just, like, you couldn't go, like, around me, you know, you want me to move around you. So that's what I ended up doing. So I ended up turning, and then I ended up going towards the garden center, because I'm like, maybe they put it at the garden center. So I go to the garden center, didn't see it at the garden center, and then didn't see it at the garden center. So I walked back to get me a basket, because that baggie that I took from that guy was way too fucking loud. Once I got in the store, that bitch was ridiculously loud. So I was like, well, fuck it, let me go ahead and get another basket. So I got me a basket, and went back. When I got my basket from the outside, then I seen the sign. It was said, sorry for the inconvenience. We don't carry no more firewood or fire starter wood. And I was like, well, that's why everybody's here, because everybody's fucking panicking shopping again, because they're fucking ignorant. So, oh, this truck almost went out of control. Yep, another one almost went out of control. So, damn, I'm on the wrong lane. I gotta get on the next one. Yeah, so everybody was panicking shopping. So I'm like, well, fuck, man, you know, I'm just trying to casually shop. I'm like, well, that's it for me. Well, fuck it. I mean, for the ones who be panicking all the fucking time, you should have been prepared. You should be prepared the whole fucking time. No, but you too busy getting your pay-per-views, watching your football barbecues. Granted, I fucking go out to eat too still, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm trying to stop that shit, you know what I'm saying? Walmart's closed. It should be open for groceries. That's trippy. Well, I think they're still selling a pickup. Yeah, because I mean, they didn't send no email. Yeah, so, you know, granted, you know, I'm trying to cut down my filthy eating, and call me a hypocrite if you want to. Fuck it. At least I admit my shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there fucking holier than thou and then fucking talking to a preacher the next day after I done fucking slept with fucking many people and shit like that, or whatever your fucking reasons are. And then you go to church or go to fucking clubs and shit, and then you're sitting there trying to talk to God the next fucking week like it ain't fucking happened. I don't think you learn your lesson. And I don't think you're working on it. It'd be different if you're working on it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not even trying to work on it. You get worse and worse. But where was I at? Because it just when I get into these rambles, it just gets off the subject. Because I mean, all this shit's fucking connected, man. All this shit's fucking connected. And to sit there when I'm on my comments and then I'm bringing up racism and shit, and they're like, "Why are you bringing racism, bro?" Because it's all fucking connected. And I believe it started with the colonization. That's what I believe. It started with colonization. And the only reason why I'm gonna say that is because you burnt all our information, or you took all our information to even for me to even judge my people from back then. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and blame your bitch ass because you didn't let us go ahead and fall with our own problems. No, you came over here and you brought these problems. So I'm gonna blame your bitch ass. But anyways, yeah, they were panicking shopping. But you could have been done prepared. So I'm like, you know what, that's some bullshit. Of course I'm upset, like I can't even get no firewood casually because y'all motherfuckers are panicking shopping. So I went ahead, went to the store, didn't find no more, said fuck it, went to the Family Dollars because I was gonna go get some toilet paper that day too. Got some toilet paper, a new toothbrush. I gotta get me another toothbrush because I brought the wrong one. The medium ones don't work. My wife says she likes, you have to get, well, she doesn't like, but she knows that to get the hard ones because I brush the shit out of my teeth. I shouldn't, but I do. So I went over there and didn't even realize it was fucking Valentine's Day either. You know what I'm saying? I love my fucking wife. I love her. But to sit there and tell me that this day is the day you show you love your wife, nah, I don't think so. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so into the tradition that I'm like, you know what? While I was in there, let me get you one rose and one balloon. Because usually I'll buy fucking something for like at least 30, 80 bucks. You know what I'm saying? At least spend into the hundreds for her. To show her this day, out of all the other fucking days, this is the day I love you. You know what I'm saying? But my insecurities and just the way I know, the way I've been living all these all my life in this society, I'm like, you know what? I have to get her something. Because I don't want her thinking that way. And this is me not trusting that, that she knows that's not the way to show her love. Because even as I was driving, I'm like, you know what? And it wasn't Family Dollars I thought about it. It was when I left the no, matter of fact, I'm lying again. It was when I was talking to my grandma because my grandmother told me Happy Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, it's Valentine's Day. So I'm looking like, well, you know what? Let me see what I can get her while I'm out here. I'm gonna go to Lowe's, buy some firewood, ask for some money back, at least 40 bucks, because I know before I would have spent shit. If I had it, I'll spend buku money on her. I don't have buku money. That's how crazy we are. I don't have buku money. But I'm going to go ahead and if the way we got it now, I don't want to say we got it, but the way we are now with our money, man, it's hard to say that, but I will spend $200 on her for like nothing. But I know how we are now, so I dumbed it down way, way a lot. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just spend 30 bucks on her. Even though I know I could spend at least 200 on her. But I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and spend 30 bucks because I just want her to know that I love her. You know what I'm saying? But knowing that as I'm driving, I'm like, I know that's not the way I should show her I love her. I should show her I love her every day by rubbing her back, by buying her stuffed animals if it is, by telling her I love her, by showing her I love her, by hugging her, by all these things, all these little things that we don't know what to do until it's too late. And then luckily, I have this chance that it's not too late for me. And I can show her these things now. So, I'm driving and I'm like, you know what? Let me not get this $30 thing for her. Let me step up my game like I said I was. And then I started realizing too that I'm over here sitting over here like I'm not supposed to call Walmart and shit. I don't know, my fucking phone. Oh, here it is. Shit came up, but I don't even know if I plugged it in. Shit, I don't think I plugged it in. It fell out of my pocket. Where's my wallet? Ah, damn, that boy just losing everything. Discombobulated trying to make a fucking video. Let me call this fucking shit real quick. Oh shit.
Hi, you've reached Walmart 3500 Pickup and Delivery. Unfortunately, we are online with another customer at this time. If you would please give us a call back.
I bet you gonna give me my motherfucking food. Hello, I'm sorry. I think I might be calling too early, but I'm here to pick up an order for Chandrika Martinez.
You know you're calling me, right?
Oh shit, what's up? I was over here fucking jabbing away on the fucking phone about stuff, man, and
We're recording?
yeah, and I thought I called the fucking number. I think I just pushed the wrong number to redial again. But I don't know if I'm here earlier or not, but let me go.
Well, I don't have an email. I was recording a video too.
Okay, well let me let you go, Let me call them.
Oh, it's fine.
Right. They didn't have no firewood, so we're just gonna look like we're gonna burn our cabins down. Fuck it.
That's fine. If we don't.
I ain't tripping either. That's what I was getting on the video about. Shit, I'll go out there and tear my fucking fence down. Fuck it.
For real.
For real. I just thought about that right now. You know what? I'm just gonna tear my fucking fence down and fucking use that. What I do need to get is lighter fluid though. I'm gonna go get some lighter fluid though for sure. And maybe one bag of Choco, so that way if the shit needs to get started up, it'll get started up with Choco. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
All right then. So I might stop at Family Dollars to get that Choco.
All right.
All right, bye. I love you.
Oh look, no, I just got an email from them.
Okay. Well, all right. Let me call them right now.
Wait. They said they're still prepping the order.
Oh shit.
We're extra busy today. This means your order may not be ready at the start of your pickup slot. So you probably gonna have to wait. They may not be ready for a minute.
Well, shit. Like I don't want to be driving around because there was some ice underneath the fucking freeway, underneath the freeway pass, and that shit was it. Like at first I didn't catch it, but it like I'm not saying it, like I already knew to drive slow anyways. You know what I'm saying? I was driving slow the whole time, but if I would have known like it was like that, I would have like almost paused drove. You know what I'm saying? And it slid like I don't know if you'll see it in the video, but you can see it like slight move. And then it was nothing. But on my way, because I had to go there to go to the store, and when I came back, I seen a truck like, I was like, oh shit. But
that's not good. Well, just stay put there. Just stay there. Record a video.
All right. I'll call you when I'm done.
All right, bro.
All right, bye. Love you.
Love you.
I just hung up on her ass. Yeah. So. Where was I? Talking about how much I need to show her how I love her, and then as I was driving, I started thinking, you know what, I'm not gonna spend $30. I'm not spending $30 on her. Not that it's not on her, but I'm just not gonna spend $30 to contribute to this bullshit that they got us on. And she knows I love her, and if she doesn't know that, then there's something wrong with that. So that means not with her, but something wrong with how she perceives it. So I need to fix that in me. You know what I'm saying? If she thinks that me buying these stuff shows her my love, then there's something wrong with her seeing the way I show my love, and I need to fix that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Family Dollars, pick up some firewood. Well, not firewood. I mean, go to the corner store, pick up some firewood, which there was not none. I'm repeating myself again over and over, but there was not none. Then went to Family Dollars because I said I was gonna stop at Family Dollars anyways to get some toilet paper and a toothbrush, which I was gonna get all that at Lowe's, even though I know buying toothbrush and toilet paper is kind of expensive there. But then not seeing firewood, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to buy it here. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy that fucking Family Dollars because it's a little bit more cheaper. Went over there at Family Dollars. And then got my stuff, and I couldn't help it. I seen the rose. I seen one balloon, and I was like, let me get a rose and let me get a balloon. And I took it back. Got my stuff that I needed. I got the kids big old art to color on, and I got them their little ABC papers because I need to get back on their school stuff again because they're homeschooled now, and I don't like that whole school system shit. And I hope it doesn't backfire on them when they get older and they want to become integrated into society. So I'm trying to make sure that they know how to read and they know how to do math to the most, because I want them to, like, if they want to stay in this bullshit, then they need to work for a slave master. You know what I'm saying? And to have these things that, you know, they're gonna desire in this society: computers, phones, a house. You know what I'm saying? Because I hope that the girl or the man that they get with, that they don't desire these things, and all they desire is them, because all you need is yourselves. And, you know, and I will hopefully at that point, I'll have land to give to them, so they can have their own family to start off on there. You know what I'm saying? So I got her a rose, I got the kids some stuff, and then I went home. I left the rose and the balloon in the truck, and then I went inside, and me and my wife had a discussion, and it flared up into, you know, a disagreement. I wouldn't say argument, I say a disagreement. And we were kind of just going back and forth for like a good man, like a good 5 hours, you know. And then when everything settled down and we came to a conclusion, you know, I hate having disagreements with her. I hate making her feel upset. But, you know, it happens. And when we came to, you know, an agreement or whatever, you know, we you know, basically made up, and we just continue our day on, and you know, I just want her to understand, you know, how I feel, and that's it. And I know she wants me to understand how she feels. That's all that really matters. Because when you love yourself, you know, you can love others, and you just hope for the best that they love you too. So, you know, we moved on, and then, you know, I told her to go in the garage if she, because I was walking the baby. I thought I was doing it slick, but she knew what was coming. Like, not knew it's coming, but she knew when I said what I said, she knew what it was for. I like seeing her happy. And it's sad to say that I like seeing her happy on that day, but I would like to see her happy on every days. You know, I would just like to see her smile all the time. So I told her, I said, hey, you know, I'm walking the baby. Well, I didn't tell her I was walking the baby. I was just walking the baby. I'm telling him he's doing a good job walking and stuff. You know, he's trying more and more too. And I told her, I said, hey, you got your clothes on? She's like, yeah. I was like, you got your shoes on? She's like, nope. I was like, well, can you do me a favor? And, you know, you can go get my wallet in the car and my phone. And then she's like, yeah. So she goes in there, and she opens, and she sees, you know, through the truck window that, you know, I had got her something. And she goes in the truck, she gets it, and I love seeing the way she looks when she knows I did something very, you know, selfish. You know, and it makes me real happy when I see that I did something that's really not selfish and it's not for myself. It makes me real happy to see that on her face. And these ain't tears of depression. My mom probably would say, well, you stop being depressed. It's not tears of depression. This is tears of happiness. I'm real happy. And yeah, I would say a little bit of sadness, because, you know, it makes me real happy to see her, you know, light up like that. But it also makes me sad that, you know, it takes these things, you know, to make her understand that I love her a lot. And I want her to know that every day, that I love her a lot. And I don't want these things to show that I love her a lot. And that's when I realized too, as I was driving, I missed out that as I was driving, I noticed that I haven't been cuddling her, I haven't been kissing her, I haven't been massaging her, you know. I just been thinking of myself. She's been doing all that shit to me. She's been massaging me. She's been, even when she's working, trying to get out. I don't like her doing it, but I told her, if you feel like you should do it, then you should just do it. And even though I don't want her doing it, but that's how, if you feel like you should do more, then you should just do whatever it is you think more is. Just do it. Don't ask me. Just do it. And I find myself doing that. Hey, you want me to get your food? You want me? You know, but I do have to ask her if she wants to eat, because I don't want to make something to eat, and then she really doesn't want to eat right now. Because we eat stir fries, cheese stir fries, and quinoa. I'm telling you, we're doing this whole new, well, right now I'm going to say diet. Because at first I was trying to say lifestyle, and I want it to be a lifestyle, but I still have these cravings still. I still have cravings for my fucking McDonald's. I haven't ate McDonald's for a good minute, though. I'm pretty proud of that right now. I haven't ate McDonald's for a good fucking minute now. But, you know, I haven't ate, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say I haven't ate no, you know, fast food type of, like, McDonald's burgers type stuff. Now, I have ate pizza. I ate in Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's my shit. You know, stuffed crust pizza. I have eaten stuffed crust pizza. I would say about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, a good 3 weeks, maybe even a month ago. Man, I've been doing this for a pretty good minute. Like, I almost want to say that, yeah, it is a lifestyle, but it's not. I don't want to say it's a lifestyle right now, because I still have these urges to eat this crap still. But I would say my diet has changed. I eat from eating fast food all the fucking time. Every day I would eat fast food. Weekends especially, we would go out, eat out too. And you know, find myself, you know, spending money and allocating money to other things now, which is crazy. And what was I going with that? That yeah, from eating all the time out and eating these burgers and these stuff that's not good for us. Tastes fucking good. Tastes good. No, hands down, tastes fucking good. But they're not good for us. From eating all the time, every day eating something, from McDonald's or something like that, to going from I'm gonna say 50 meal at the nighttime. I wouldn't say going out to eat, but like a cooked meal. You know, it started with a cooked meal. You know, a steak, spaghetti. You know, only one meal at night. So I would drink my sea moss, eat my wife calls it a salsa. My nephew calls it a salsa too. Eating my salsa meals, which is just fruits and vegetables mixed in the blend. It's really a blended meal, but you know, they look at it, it looks like salsa, which it does. From eating that in the mornings, eating sea moss, agave, and water, and then having smoothies. Only for like throughout the day, breakfast and lunch, and then to eat one fifth the meal at night. Eat 1/50 meal at night, and then losing weight too. And I wasn't even exercising. I was losing weight. To going to doing 3 days and eating a home cooked meal, and then from 3 days from eating a cooked meal, it went to a week, and then it went to a week and eating only on the weekends a filthy meal. And now, it's just now we moved up. We are going on our second week and skipping 1 week of not eating filthy, because that's when we would eat our filthiest, is when on the weekend we'd be like, you know what, we owe it to ourselves, which is funny, to owe to yourself that you're doing good, that you're eating healthy and taking care of your body because you love yourself, that you decide, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this filthy shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's the cravings. It's the fucking cravings. So to go to eating, hope I'm not having snot on my fucking nose in this video, because it's funny. But to go to eating on the weekends a filthy meal. You know what I'm saying? And once we make these 2 weeks right here, and I'm trying to make another week, I'm trying to do because we have done 4 weeks and then ate on the weekends filthy. And even when I eat on the weekends filthy, it wouldn't be until the nighttime I'll eat something nasty. I wouldn't be the morning breakfast and whatever. But I would say Saturday this weekend, yeah, I did do that. No, not this weekend. I'm lying because this is the first week where I didn't eat nothing filthy. But I would say but the week before that, I would say, because it's Monday right now. Yeah, it's Labor Day right now, right? Whatever fucking racist holiday it is right now, but it's one of those racist holidays right now. We didn't eat this weekend filthy, and I took a duck flower. You can watch that video. That's the video I took the duck flower, detox myself. And from that week, I ate only on Saturday. I ate in the afternoon filthy, and in the night filthy. You know what I'm saying? But it turned from that into, now we skipped the weekend. We skipped one. And I wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for my wife. She motivates me to do it. You know what I'm saying? When I see her doing good, I'm like, I gotta do good. And it's somewhat like a little competitive, I guess, and it shouldn't be. But to see her do it, I'm like, yeah, I can do it. Watch, I'm gonna do it now. You know what I'm saying? So she helps me, push through this. And then now it's gonna turn into this week, I'm gonna try not to eat filthy. And then we're already planning for this weekend that since we did so good for 2 weeks, we're gonna go ahead and eat some oxtails this weekend. But in me, I'm really like I really don't want to. I really don't want to, and I really don't want her to. I really don't want her to either, but just the cravings itself, and I'm tired. I'm bored of eating, the quinoa, because when we eat the quinoa, I mean, you can look at some of our recipes. I mean, I don't have recipes, but you can look at some of our videos. We throw the same stuff all the time in it. We throw squash, yellow squash, either one of the yellow squashes, the green squash. We throw onions, red or either white onions, whichever one of those. We'll cook it, saute it like that, or either we'll throw quinoa in it, or we'll do quinoa with that. And it's just like I'm gonna try to name all the vegetables and all the fruits. And then we just vary them. We just move one, or we take one out, but it's still the same shit all the time. And the seasoning that we always use is sea salt. And it's like, it gets tiring. It gets tiring because from coming from years of eating McDonald's and all this bullshit, I'm not making no excuses, but to come from years of eating all this bullshit and to go to a lifestyle like that, to me it's tough. Now, I've watched videos on YouTube of people doing this shit, and they're just like, oh, hey, you make a meatloaf, veggie burger, and not vegetarian because we eat alkaline, so my wife is trying to do the alkaline, lifestyle. Not diet, lifestyle, but we're doing it as a diet right now. I'm going to say I'm doing it as a diet right now. Her, she'll probably say, she's in the lifestyle. I don't think she would, though. She would agree that it's a diet right now. Because at first I thought it was a lifestyle, but as much as I crave what I want to eat, no, I'm still doing this as a diet, because every now and then I go back to the way I want to eat, and that's just like I said, either nighttime or on the weekends. It doesn't excuse it, but I don't know. I lost my train of thought right there, but I guess because I'm not feeling upset no more, and I'm feeling happy. Usually when I get upset, I start ranting about these things, but when I'm feeling happy, I don't feel like I need to rant about these things because I'm happy. I'm happy with myself, and I'm happy with my wife. And that's all I want. And I don't care about like helping people. But this is what I do to express myself now. Because I don't feel like I get the same reactions I do, or that I'm expecting from when I'm talking to my family. I don't get these reactions that I'm expecting to get. So it's almost like I'm getting on their nerves. So I'm like, let me not tell them, because I don't want to come off like that. My mom says I'm preaching, but I'm like, I'm not preaching. So I come on here and I express myself, which I shouldn't, because I have a wife that I know loves me, and she'll hear everything that she wants to hear, and She'll tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I'm not doing right. I mean, what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right. But it's like, it's hard, we're around a lot of people, and and for me to be healthy and for me to stay loving myself, like, I don't want to be around none of this. And then how do I fix that? Is if I show myself love, and I record it and I post it, and people so happen to jump on it and look at it, then maybe they'll think about themselves. Maybe they'll help themselves. And then we'll all go to the land. And we all won't be putting pollution out there in this world. So that way my plants can be not cancerous when I fucking eat the plant. So it's almost like I'm helping, but I don't care if I'm helping you. Because I know when I love myself, all of that follows. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut it here, because I can keep going on. And I hope I can do more of these videos like this, because I like expressing myself like this. So remember, stay rich in here. Don't stay filthy rich in your pockets. I'm gonna go ahead and say that again, because I want to edit the way I like to edit, because I'm getting on into this new editing stuff. Since the money we're saving now, we're gonna allocate our money into a business, not so we can be fucking filthy rich, not so I can be a slave master, have people work under me, but so I can get the money I need to get to the position I need to be at, so I can help myself and my family, and in turn help others. So remember, stay rich in here. Don't stay filthy rich in your pockets.